Honours are still even at the halfway stage of the East Midlands derby at the 3A County Ground, where Derbyshire are entertaining Leicestershire. The visitors began the second morning well, Rob Taylor trapping Billy Gudelman in front for 31 in the day's fourth over. Derbyshire had resumed their innings on 54 without loss in reply to the visitors' Zach Chappell-inspired 329. There was plenty of movement first thing to encourage the bowlers. Ben Rain delivered a beauty to find the edge of Chesney Hughes' bat, only for the chance to be spilled behind the stumps by Niall O'Brien. It took Derbyshire 40 minutes to score their first boundary of the morning, Hughes at last using the middle of his bat, while Ben Slater helped another short delivery, this one from Rain, over the top for a 6. Ollie Freckingham was brought on in the day's 14th over and struck with his very first ball, a perfect Yorker, seeing the back of Hughes for 14. That had Derbyshire on 83 for 2, and once at the crease, Wayne Madsen was soon pushing the total along with some forceful shots. Although there was little to play for in this match, all the players, of course, were looking to end their seasons off in good nick, and Madsen was about to do that. As was Slater, who, having started the morning on 19, was at a 50 half an hour before the lunch break. He'd gone about his business in a quiet manner, these 2 runs taking him to his half-century off 100 balls, an innings containing 5 fours and that 1 maximum. At lunch, he'd advanced to 59, made out of a total of 128 for 2, which had the home team coming out in the afternoon 201 runs behind their opponents. And the left-handed openers searched for more runs on the resumption, the scoring rate beginning to increase a little as Madsen looked to push on, these 2 taking their partnership for the 3rd wicket to 83, 29 overs being used up in accumulating those runs. Record-breaking debutant Chappell was into his 9th over when he earned his maiden first-class wicket, Slater having got to 70, driving the youngster to Adel Ali at point. Chappell, though, was not to taste any more success with the ball as Wes Durston came in and looked to be positive against him, while Madsen went after his opposite number, Mark Cosgrove, on his way to a half-century which occupied 98 balls. 3 times in the space of 4 deliveries, Madsen had found the boundary rope off Cosgrove, and that took his tally of 4s thus far to 9. Derbyshire were putting themselves into a strong position, the 200 soon up, still with only 3 men out. But shortly before tea, Durston missed a whip to leg and was LBW for 29, he departing with his team on 236 for 4 to end a 70-run partnership. If Derbyshire were going to earn a decent first innings lead, Madsen, playing in his 100th championship match, had to keep going, and it looked as if he was going to secure 100. The second new ball was taken, and he treated that in exactly the same way as he'd done with the old one. But back on came Freckingham to win a wicket with the first ball of a spell, Madsen unluckily playing on to go just 5 runs short of his century, just after he'd passed 8,000 first-class runs in his career. In some gloomy light after a break because of it, Rain then trapped Tom Poynton in front for a duck. And in the next over, Freckingham knocked back Tom Knight's off stump to send him on his way for 25. By 4:30, the light had become too bad to continue, and the umpires took the players off with the home side on 281 for 7 with 2 new men at the crease. So Derbyshire will resume on the 3rd morning, trailing by 48 runs.